How's it going, guys? My name is TJP. Welcome back to another NHL 25 franchise video. Our first Eastern Conference team. Based on standings, I believe it is the Columbus Blue Jackets. I hope it is, because I have to double check to make sure that's what they were the worst team in the Eastern Conference last year. And yes, they were. So yeah, how we're going to be doing this: 4 seasons, injuries on, not meant to be realistic. If we say name wrong, we say name wrong. It's a video game at the end of the day. Don't take it too seriously. We're just have some fun and bag on EA. All the rules are down below in the description as well, in case you forget. We're doing all 32 teams based on standings and playoff finishes. So if you're enjoying the content, like, subscribe, comment down below some more videos. Go to socials, play the second channel and main channel down below in the description if you like the content for DJP. And with that being said, let's get on to the gameplay. Right, so let me take a look here at the roster. That's what we'll look first, and we can also look at the lines. Now, this is definitely an interesting team. Of course, we all know what happened in the offseason. Unfortunate that it happened. So hopefully at some point maybe we can win one for Johnny. But, we'll see what happens. I'm just kind of looking through the team here. We got Zach, Ivan, Fantilli. We've got Severson. Juracek is looking pretty good. Kent Johnson. So there's some young talent. Kirill Merchenko. Boone Jenner. Sean Monahan. We've got Voronkov, James Reemsdyke, James Danforth, Justin Danforth, Igor Chinnikov, Sean Kurle, Cole Sillinger. We got Jordan Harris, Jack Johnson. We got Eric Goodbranson, Matthew Olivier, Gavin Brintley. Nice young guy right there as well. And we'll just take a look here at the goalies. So we'll go to goalies as well, just to see here. Summers Lincolns, Elvis, of course, and then Daniel Tarasov backing him up. All right. And hopefully I didn't butcher names. I know I did. And I know people are going to complain about it. Again, it's all good. All right. Head coach can help. I mean, you're the head coach. I want you to help. You are the coach, after all. So this is what we've got right here. I might do a little quick swap to see if there's anybody here that maybe gets us a little bit better chem. I guess we'll move Dimitri down a line and move up Curly up a line. Defensively, Severson maybe in that top line. No, Provorov. I mean, that kind of fixes it. But, I don't know, I feel like just maybe a little too much degrading in talent. I mean, if I did something like this, but I don't know if I want to do that. So, okay, we're just going to keep this as is, and we'll see what happens. But, yeah, if we could win one for Johnny, that'd be great. I don't think we're going to make the playoffs this year, obviously, but we're going to take a look here at the trades. Let's do that first. Curious to see the draft class. Can we load in draft classes? Just want to double check. Doesn't look like it. But okay, anyways, we're going to go to the, well, I want to do find trade. Or propose trade, rather. And we'll just take a look at the picks that we have. I might try to get some more picks. We do have an extra 4th rounder and an extra 7th rounder this year. No 2nd rounder. We have a 4th, a couple 6 next year. All right, I mean, there's some capital here to potentially make some moves. So I'm going to kind of look around and see what the story is, and maybe we can try to get some more picks or possibly trade for a nice young player. So let's see what's out there in the market. All right, I just traded 3 first-round picks for Bouchard, Evan Bouchard, Podkolzin, and also a 7th-round pick this year. So 3 future first, 2027, 2029. 2030. We got a nice quality player, so I think that'll help us out. And he's also, he's on a 1-year deal though, so we'd have to re-sign him. But he's only 24, so it's a pick up there from Edmonton. So I like that, and he'll kind of slot in with the lines. I would assume he should fit pretty well on defense. And then Podkolzin will also be a pretty good player. So yeah, we'll do this, and that works just like that. Excellent. All right, and I guess that being said, we're just going to start simulating, see what happens when we go to the calendar. I'll let you guys know when I have an update for you, if I decide to make it the trade or not. But, again, I don't expect us to be that good to make the playoffs this year. We'll see. I'm going to move my camera now to the left side going forward. That way you could actually see the standings. So let me move it over there, and we're going to get to simulating. I'll just do with the Ducks. I'm going to get rid of 2 4th-round picks and Jack Johnson for a 3rd-round pick and a 4th-round pick from the Ducks. All right, and as expected, we're horrible. 48 points right now, 21, 29, and 6, which is fine. This is where we want to be for now. But let's take a look at the stats here. So you can see the matchups here. We're 25th in goals for, 24th in goals against. We're 29th in power play percentage, 20th in penalty kill. And you can see Fantilli with 39 points is leading the team. We're going to take a look at the stats right now and see what that's looking like. So let me go to the stats. Okay, there we go. I still got to get used to the menus here. So Fantilli, 39 points to lead the team. Wow, it's taking a long time to load. There we go. Okay, Kent Johnson, 35 points, 32 from Marchenko, as well as Bouchard. Boone Jenner, 31, as well as Wensky and James. 29 from Monahan, Chenkinov, or Chinnikov. I don't know. Did I say Did I just say what I think I said? I don't know if I accidentally said that. But if it sounded like I said that by mistake. Severson with 20, 19 from Provorov, Crawley with 18. Let's see the power play points. We're going to try to sort this bad boy. So we got a few guys here, JVR 7, as well as Monahan and Fantilli. A few guys with 5, a few guys with 4, it looks like, or maybe multiple guys. And I just feel like it's so slow when I move through menus. I don't know why that is. It just feels really slow. Hits there, you got Boone Jenner, 95, 83 from Monahan. Rensky with 78, 76 from Provorov, 75 from Fantilli. A couple guys with 73. Block shots, 86 from Verwensky. Bouchard with 83, 72 from Provorov. Juracek, 56. I want to see how he can develop. Scratch right now, of course. Giveaways, you can see they're the leaders. And then you have your takeaway leaders right here. Very nice. Giveaways and takeaways. So let's go to the goalies. How are our goalies doing? Well, Elvis Duran in the Z Morning Zoo, so to speak. All right. 3.23 goals against average. Tarasov, 2.91. It's a backup. Nothing crazy. I'm going to see if we try to get some more picks, honestly. We're going to also, if the draft is great, you know I'm trying to draft the franchise guy. I would love to do that. But let's see if we can get some first-round picks now. That would be helpful. Or maybe just some young guys potentially on the team that we can acquire. I might try to see if we can move anybody, too, that maybe is expiring that we don't want. So let me look around and see what's out there. All right, JVR, Kensikin, as well as Danforth, as well as a 3rd-round pick. Going to the Bruins, we're going to get a 1st-round pick from them this year. Moving some guys that were, you know, kind of trying to rookie skater as well. That's probably not going to see light of day. Again, try to get another 1st-round pick for us, help us out. Again, it's going to be a late 1st-rounder, but still a 1st-rounder nevertheless. And, yeah, we're just going to keep on simulating. Again, I expect this to be one of the worst teams in the NHL. So let's see if that holds true, which I assume it will. I don't see why it wouldn't be able to, unless we somehow start winning a bunch of games, which would be pretty funny. Ian Mitchell, no thanks. Speaking for some more picks here, I'm going to trade away Good Branson. He's an expiring as well. 3rd-round pick. We're going to get the Jets' 3rd-round pick, 5th-round pick this year. So I will do this trade with them. All right, and as I expected, we didn't make the playoffs, which makes sense. I was not expecting to make the playoffs this year. Well, they won't show us the standings here, I don't think. No, they won't. You didn't stop it where I needed to stop it. But that's okay. We'll go to the Stat Central and take a look at how we played. So we were 36, 38, and 8, which, you know, to be honest, I thought it would be a lot worse, but we ended up winning games. Like, that's what I said. EA likes to do this, where I want to lose games, but then they start making me win. And then when teams should be winning games, they don't win. So it's, I don't know. But anyways, it's almost like they're listening to me. Goals for per game. We're going to be near the bottom, I would assume. Yep. Right there. 2.80. And 3.02 on the goals for per game. Or goals against, rather. Which actually is not too bad. Yeah, it's not too bad. Nevertheless, Bouchard, 58 points. We did have some guys miss some time, too, so that also kind of factored into some of our losses. But yeah, Fantilli also had 58 points, 53 from Johnson. Marchenko, 48, 45 from Monahan, 41 from Werenski. Okay. How many power play points did we all have? Let's see the power play point leaders. So Fantilli, 13, 11 from Evan, 10 from Dimitri. A couple guys with 9. Monahan with 7. Okay. The guys you'd expect. Again, you got your hits, block shots, giveaways, and takeaways. And, yeah, we got a couple guys scratches. You can see it, 7 guys, or 8 guys, actually, with at least 100 hits, block shots, 4 guys with at least 100. And then you have your giveaways and takeaways. Now, again, I figured this was going to be a transition season. Obviously, losing, well, not just losing. You know what I mean. Having your star player just, yeah, what happened, you know, that's very hard to just replace. So, yeah, it's tough. But that's all right. Like I said, we've got 3 more seasons. We're going to improve in the offseason. We're going to get some, you know, if there's a good draft class, we're going to try to get the guy that we want to get. And not only that, we will also, again, sign some players in free agency. Guys will develop and improve. That's the goal. But for now, we're just going to head on to the offseason, look at the awards, and then head on to the, like I said, the draft and the re-sign on to season number 2. And hopefully we're a much improved team. Or maybe not much improved, but improved nevertheless. That's the goal. All right, we got the Dallas Stars winning the Stanley Cup. Okay, that makes sense. They were in the playoffs. They played really well. So, I mean, I can't blame them for making it. They have a great team. We're going to try to stop simulating right here and take a look at the awards before we head on to the draft. And I could just do this. See, that's the thing. It's like I try to do this instead, but I could just use the stick. I don't know. Anyways, my neck is killing me, by the way. That's why I'm doing this. All right. I don't think it helps me either. But yeah, Colorado Avalanche. End up, you know, getting the President's Trophy. The President's Trophy curse lives on. Panthers made it all the way back to the Stanley Cup but lost. So that's unfortunate for them, I guess. Individual awards. I doubt we'll see any Blue Jackets here. And we don't. And if you hear popping, that is because I am making popcorn. I don't know if that's getting picked up on the mic, but anyways, let's head on to the draft. But hopefully there's a franchise talent we can pick up and make this rebuild quicker, so to speak, expedited. Speaking of the draft, we will have the number 12 pick. Minnesota won the lottery, so maybe we can try to trade up for them. All right, so we're at the draft. Let's take a look and see if it is worth me trading up. We're going to have to get some left wingers. So we're going to view the draft class. We might have a pretty good player in Jermaine Cunningham, but I don't know. I mean, I know some of these guys. I know DeLuca's pretty good. I kind of want to get Jermaine Cunningham, though. That's the thing. It's like, it could be DeLuca, though. I really want him because he's a left winger. Do I just advance? Maybe I advance. We're going to exit trading. They actually want to get rid of the pick, weirdly enough. I might be able to trade for this pick without having to give up much. Let me see, because for some reason they want to get rid of it. 2 firsts, 2 seconds, and a 3rd round pick. Got it done with the Wild. So we have the number 1 pick, which is nice. I still have my pick 12. I don't have that other pick. Now, part of me thinks that I should take Cunningham because he can play a little left winger, and he's more a center. I could go with Iverson as well. Graham Iverson is a left winger, Frondell. But, you know, having that ability to play 2 positions will be helpful for me, so I'm going to make that pick. And he was an 83, so that was a good trade-up. Very nice. Even though he's not franchise potential, still 83. Elite, we'll take it. Let's head on to our next pick as well. So we're going to do that. Sim to pick 12. And we can just pick another left winger if we really wanted to. And if there is one out there, we might just go with it. We'll go with Jonathan Commodore. I don't know if he'll actually end up making or playing much with my team. Actually, yes. He's a 77 overall. That's a great pick at the 7th pick. I mean, he's top 6. But that's fine with me. Hey, I'll take it. All right, so I'm just going to sim the rest of the draft since I don't care about the other picks. And, I mean, we can show you guys the recap. But, again, you don't really see much from it. So, yeah, let me go on to re-sign phase, and we'll see who we can re. All right, so it's time to re-sign some players here. And, Evan's a restricted, but I'm probably going to have to re-sign him anyway. Provorov, what do you want? Let's see what he wants. Let's lower that a bit. Okay, he actually would want less. I'll throw him like 4.8. I think that's good. I feel like he would accept that. But alright. Cunningham, obviously we're gonna sign him. Let me do these, let me do all this. Hopefully we can get everybody on the team that we need to get. We'll have a little cap room, try to add some more talent as well to the squad. So, let's see what happens. Alright, so we've got Olivier back on the team. We got Provorov to stay as well. We also got Corrali to stay as well. Dylan Gambrell, Evan Gardner also joining as well. I'm just going to sim to free agency, actually. Let's see. So we basically are going to get a lot of our guys back here on qualifiers and, contracts. Hopefully our guys, like, we signed as well, like our young guys. So we're just going to out on free agency and see what ends up happening, who we can sign, and kind of just go from there. Because, well, we're actually here. Let me show you guys the class. So, yeah, obviously, Bouchard, that's the biggest guy to get back. So, everybody else is like, hey, let's just try to add some more talent. But, yeah, we got to get him back. Alright, so I did end up re-signing Evan Bouchard. I tried to sign a couple other guys there, Skinner and Kuzmenka, but they didn't want to pick up my team. So, that's cool. We'll try to see, like I said, if we continue. We could do this deal with the Kraken. I don't want to trade Provorov, so I'm not going to do that then. But let me keep looking and see what happens. All right, 2 seconds of third-round pick for Andrei Burakovsky from the Kraken. So that time I did it, but I did it for less. Or, well, maybe not less, but I don't know. Either way, we got a pretty solid winger to add to our team. I'm just going to try to get everybody back, and we're just going to have the next season. There's really no one else there in free agency that's really that enticing, to be honest. So let's just advance on to next season and see if we can improve as a team. Honestly, I'll do this deal with the Flyers. Ristolainen and a third-round pick for a fourth and a fifth. I don't see why I wouldn't want to do this trade. So I'm going to do this deal with the Flyers. All right, so let's take a look here at the start of the second season. We're going to look at the lines here first. So we're going to edit lines, and I'll show you guys. That's how I'm going to show you guys. So the way we'll do this, first season, I show you the roster like normal. Second season onward, we're just going to show the lines. Because it's easier that way, you guys get a better visual. And, yeah. I mean, you can see the team looks pretty good. Not bad. I mean, I could adjust a little bit more here. But I think this is probably the best balance for Buck. I mean, I could do Monahan, actually. I'm probably going to do that. I did get JDR back. I don't know why it didn't show me the notification, which is a little odd, but I know I re-signed. Obviously, I re-signed him. So, I guess that's kind of cool. And then defensively, I mean, this is a pretty good top defensive line right there. I like it a lot. Our second line's pretty good. Third line's solid. And you have your goalies. Same two guys, Merzlikins and Tarasov, top two and only guys. So, it's great for us. I feel like our team's pretty solid. I'm curious to see the team, like who's in the system. So actually, if I do go to my roster, let me look at it. Yeah, okay. Commodore's there. Where is, what's his face? I'm looking for him. Okay, Cunningham is there. Okay, yeah. But I thought there was somebody else. I guess not. But either way, I like the team. I think it should be pretty good. Let's just double check the lines one more time. Yeah, Cunningham is the fourth line because of this. That's fine though. I don't mind it. There could be some other adjustments we could make, but I like the team. I think it's good. Let's see what happens, and hopefully we're an improved team. Hopefully, that's the goal, is to be improved. Maybe make a playoff run this year, but I want to inch towards it because, like I said, we only got 2 more seasons after this, so I want to see progression. We were one of the worst teams last year. Hopefully this year, like I said, we're on the verge of making the playoffs. Well, we are an improved team. 25, 19, and 5 is pretty solid. 55 points right now. I do wish we were a little bit better, but we did have some nice win streak, but then there's always those games where, like, we lose and then we drop 2 spots in the standings. Like, it's the EA special, as I like to call it. But let's take a look here at the side matchup there. So, yeah, 2.92 goals for 26, 3.14 goals against 16th, or 29th in power play percentage, 27th in the penalty kill. Okay. Let's see the stat central here. Excuse me. Keon Johnson. I say Keon Johnson. Kent Johnson. Why did I say Keon Johnson? I don't know why. I'm thinking football, man. But yeah, Kent Johnson. Keon Johnson's long-lost cousin. 36 points, 35 from Jenner. Marchenko, 33. A couple guys here with 31. 26 from Monahan. Fantilli, 25, 24 from JVR. Cunningham's got 23. He did miss some. I think he did get hurt. We do have some injuries here. Look at that. Bouchard got hurt. He's missed some games. So, I mean, if guys can stay healthy, we actually could have been a little bit better. Who knows? But 10 power play plays from Kent. A couple guys with 7. 6 from Monahan. A couple guys with 5. A couple guys with 4 on the power play. You got your hits, block shots, giveaways, and takeaways. We're going to look at those right now. Boone Jenner, 86, 83 from Monahan. Fantilli, 74, 73 from Wensky. Provorov, 70 hits. Not bad. 64 from JVR. Block shots. Provorov leading the way with 68, 61 from Wensky. 60 from Severson. A couple guys 51. Kind of just dips from there. Giveaways and takeaways as well. Looking pretty good. How the goalie's looking. That's what I'm curious about. Could be, it's okay. Could be better, could be worse. Tarasov as a back has been good. Merzlikins, 3.09. It's not bad, but part of me wants to see if we can get a better goalie. Maybe that will help us out if we can get a better goalie. So I'm going to look around and see if I can propose a trade and try to acquire a really good goalie. That would be, I guess, the goal. Get it. I'm just some guys hurt here. Where is... And I'm going to go by overall. Where is Mr. Ristolainen? So maybe I'll move him as well. I don't know where he is on my team. Am I even in my team? I feel like I went past him. Where is Rasmus? There he is. Yeah, I think we just move him because he's got like a big contract. That's the first thing I want to do. Let me just see if I can move him. What is Provorov's contract looking like? Let's go here and check. 84. I mean, he's not bad. Yeah. All right. So let's see if we can first move Ristolainen, throw him in a deal, see if we can get someone, just someone, maybe another winger, and also then after that maybe like a pick. So yeah, let me do some moves. See what we can get. Thatcher Demko and a 6th round pick for Ristolainen, a first, 2 seconds, to 2/3. That's a big move right there. So now we're getting a starter quality goalie, which is wonderful. So yeah, Thatcher, welcome to the team, my friend. And yeah, let's see if I can make another trade then, since I don't really need Merzlikins. We can keep Tarasov, but yeah, let's see if I can get something for Merzlikins. Merzlikins, I traded him to the Red Wings for Alexander and Mazur. So thank you, Red Wings, for that. That's going to be it for me from trades. I mean, I'm curious to see if that'll improve the team. We'll see what happens. I'm going to simulate, and hopefully we can maybe make a playoff push. I mean, we're kind of in the running, but let's see if we can have a great second half of the season. Kraken want to just give me Schwartz and a 3rd round pick for a 5th and a 6th. I'll do this deal. Why not? Just going to miss out. Literally just miss out on the playoffs. The Sabres clinched it. So we're at 91 points. Tough to see. Tough to see. And, yep, looks like we are not in it. We had the same record as them, but I guess they had some kind of tiebreaker. But that's unfortunate. I mean, like I said, the goal was to make a playoff push, and we were right there. unfortunately, just couldn't get enough done. So you can see the team leaders there. And again, we had some injuries, some guys in and out. So that also could have played part of it. But, you know, it's all good. Let's take a look here at the stats. Next year, though, we got to make the playoffs. For sure. Hopefully, right? That's the goal. So, yeah, Johnson, 57 points. 50 from Bouchard. Marchenko, 48. 45 from Boone. I almost said Bruce. Bruce Jenner. Fantilli, 44, as well as Burakovsky. All right. I mean, listen, there's some talent. The guy's going to continue to improve. Power play points, 14 from Kent. 12 from Bouchard. Marchenko with 10. A bunch of guys with 9. 8 from JVR. Fantilli, 7. And you've got your hits, block shots, giveaways, and takeaways. We can take a look at those as well. See the face-off percentages and all that fun stuff. 130 hits there from Boone. 28 from Monahan. Yeah, we had 6 guys in the triple digits. The block shots, 4 guys at least 100. 99 from Juracek, so that's pretty good. Giveaways, Provorov led with 63 and then 75 takeaways there from Fantilli. Cunningham, 70 as well. Looked like he was pretty decent. Again, all these guys are going to continue to improve, which is the goal. And then the goalies. Thatcher, not bad. I mean, decent overall. Could have been better, could have been worse, but not bad. And Tarasov at 2.65 as well. So it was pretty good. I mean, listen, we have a full season of them as well. I like it. I think will be improved next year for sure. And obviously the goal is to make the playoffs. I do want to take a look at the standings, though. So I'm going to go back to Central because I want to look at just where we were in the team ranks. I can't really see it from there. So obviously it's playoffs now. Hurricanes clinched the conference. Avalanche, though, again, President's Trophy winners. So we were at goals for per game. We were bottom tier. Bottom 3 worst. Goals against, though, not too shabby. But yeah, the scoring was a little bit of a problem. We did a little bit better defensively, though, which is pretty good. But yeah, clearly not elite on offense. So the offense got to improve. We got to figure out a way to put the puck into the back of the net. So if we have to make some improvements, guys will continue to improve in the offseason, well, we'll do that. But for now, let's just sim to the end of the season, take a look at the awards, and then go on to next. The Leafs ended up winning the Stanley Cup. Okay, that's pretty cool. Good for them. Let's stop simulating so we can take a look at the awards. Pretty appreciate that, EA, for stopping. All right. Oh, we got league leaders, team leaders. Very nice. Very nice. We already knew that, though. Those for the playoffs. Anyways, I want to go here to Stat Central and look at the awards. I don't think we'll have any Blue Jackets, but looks like the Maple Leafs beat the Oilers in the Stanley Cup. And we do not have any Blue Jackets. Yep, no Blue Jackets, but you can see the awards there. Okay. All right, let's head on to the offseason, I guess. All right, well, obviously we don't have our pick, so cool. If there's a franchise guy, we're going to have to try to trade for him, but I don't know how we're going to do it. That's the only problem. How does one trade for a franchise potential player? And yeah, I just don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. We'd have to figure that out, but it depends if there even is one. You know what I mean? That's the problem. We don't even know if there's one. But we're going to look. And if there is, we're going to have to try to acquire one from the Islanders because they'll probably take the player. I just don't think we have enough assets. Oh my god, there's 2. Okay, I know McKenna. This Timo guy, I do not know, though. Okay. Can I trade for pick number 1 and number 2? Probably not, but I'm going to try. Definitely try to get at least pick 1. So I got to get at least one of them. At least try to. I don't think we have enough. I'm going to try, though. All right, I just don't have enough options, so we're just going to try. We're just going to see what I'm missing out on. An 83 overall. That's tough. And then obviously McKenna, I know, is a 79. That's tough. That's tough. I just didn't have enough assets to make a trade. All good, though. All good. We still have, again, we have some nice young talents. I'm not too worried about it. And we have a lot of good players. I maybe could have thrown some other players, but I just weren't really valuable. So maybe I could have, but it just would have been too much. So it's all right. It's all good. Let's just see who we need to re-sign. That's the question. That's the main thing. Who is needed to be re-signed? Now, Fantilli, we're going to qualify him, but he'll probably need to be re-signed with Juracek. They're definitely not going to accept their qualifiers. I mean, I could try to keep Boone Jenner if he wants to stay on a relatively inexpensive contract. Looks like he will. If I throw him 3.4, that should get it done, potentially. So, yeah, let me just do these qualifiers and see who will stay on the team and who will need to try to re-sign. All right, so Boone Jenner wants to test. That's fine. Which is cool. Tarasov accepts, which is nice. Thatcher accepts, which is good. Jaden Schwartz accepts. And we're just going to get a bunch of guys to qualify, so that's cool with me. Yeah, that's it. So we're going to head on to free agency, try to see if we can add some more talent to the team. Not sure how the class is going to look, but we're going to take a look and see who is out there. I'm trying to sign more talent. So a little bit to play around with, I think. I don't know how much money, but, 24, okay. So Kopitar wouldn't be a bad pickup. Took, Kempe. I need to, like I said, re-sign Fantilli. Let me look at my depth chart. So we'll go to the trading block, since for some reason I could see my depth chart from here. Honestly, we have what we need, but if I can add more talent, just bring some of the guys back, I think we should be good. So, let me do this. What goalies are out there out of curiosity? Nobody crazy. All right. Let me make some signings, try to re-sign some players like Fantilli, Juracek. I think there's a couple others as well. Yeah, Voronkov. And then, yeah, if there's anybody out there that we can also add to, I'll show you who we get. So Alex is coming over to our team. It's a big forward right there, or winger. Yeah, winger. Right wing, left wing. Alex Tuck, welcome to the squad. We love it. I'm going to just deal with the Blue Jackets. Not Blues Jackets, sorry. Where are the Blue Jackets? The Blues. Kapanen coming over and a 4th round pick as well for a 3rd and a 5th. We'll do that deal. Why not? Just try to get another winger on the team. I think I'm going to be done with signings. I mean, Line would be an interesting option. Let me see what this trade is here and what it's looking like. So, Patrick Line. What do you got from the Canadians? 86 overall. Provorov. I think that'll help us out. I'm going to do this deal with the Canadians. Screw it. We have a lot of defensemen, so I like it. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that trade. That's for sure. All right. I'll see you guys at the end of free agency. Sure, you guys make sure we get the guys back, and then we'll head on to the 3rd season. All right. So I got everybody back. Juracek and some of the other guys just accepted the offers right away. So let me advance on to the 3rd season. I'll show you guys the lines, and we'll go from there. Start of the 3rd season. I'm going to show you guys the lines. I'm not a huge fan of the lines in terms of chemistry. It's not great. On offense, it's okay. Top 2 lines got +2 chem. I like our first 2 lines. It looks good. So, yeah, look at that. Full circle. Full circle, by the way. What has Patrick been up to? I don't even know. Can I view his full career stats? What has he been up to since he's left? That's what he's been up to. Beautiful. Looking good. All right. Let me take a look here at the defense. This is what the defense looks like. You see the defense isn't that great in terms of the lineage. Wish it was a little bit better. The second line, -3 chem, isn't really too ideal. But let me see what else we have here on the goalie side. So the goalies, Demko, Tarasov, looks pretty solid, I would say. But yeah, I mean, I feel like we have a good team. I like our lines. It's just, again, I wish the chemistry was a little bit better. But, we'll see what happens. I might try to make a couple trades closer to the middle of the season. Maybe if a trade pops that I like, I'll show you guys. But I'm probably going to keep the team as is, and we'll just see what ends up happening. Going to do this deal with the Senators, get David Perron for 2 fourth-round picks. All right, well, half my team wants to be hurt at like once. I mean, it's just really incredible. 24, 24, and 2, definitely underperforming. All right, well, I guess we'll just try to see if we can improve somehow, but only 3.08 goals for per game, goals against 3.34, that's terrible. 16th in power play percentage, first in penalty kill, that's pretty good. Yeah, you can see a lot of injuries, man, crazy, a lot of guys missing time in and out of the lineup, so that's definitely going to cost us if we want to actually try to make the playoffs. But yeah, I mean, Dumas is our top point totaler with 32 from Alex, 31 from Johnson, Fantilli with 30, Monahan 28 from Bouchard. He's missed some games, yeah, so we got some guys missing some games here and there, playing hurt as well. Line has missed 6. I mean, it's not really going to help when guys are missing games. Power play points 10 for Monahan, Burakovsky with 8, same thing with Dumas. We've got Johnson and Fantilli with 6, a couple guys with 5, a couple guys with 3. It's cool, I guess. Let's look at the hits, block shots, giveaways, and takeaways. You can see the hit leader right there. Looking just like that, Fantilli. Almost 100 hits at the midseason point, I guess, for the most part. That's pretty cool. It's block shot leaders right there. The usual guys. And you have your giveaways and takeaways. There are your giveaways, and there are your takeaways. As for the goalies, Demko doing okay. Could be better, could be worse. And Tarasov backing him up. Again, could be better, could be worse. Are there any trades I want to make? I'm not really sure. I'd have to look and see if there's anything out there in the market. But, yeah, I guess I'll see if I can propose a trade. Try to add more talent to the team. Shout out to us and EA Sim Engine for getting us on a 40-game losing streak to end the first half of the season. But let's see if I can try to improve somehow, some way. I'm going to look around in the trade market and see if we can add more talent. All right, 3/3 JVR and a first-round pick. Going over to the Capitals. We're getting Mangiapane. So that's a nice pick up there for our team. Hopefully that gives us enough bolster for this second half of the season to try to make a playoff push. Hopefully we can just stay healthy because that's the biggest thing. The health has been kind of crazy up and down a little bit. We'll see what happens, and I'll get back to you guys once I have an update for you. Hopefully in the playoffs, too. That's another thing. So it looks like we are going to slip in the playoffs barely at 87 points, hobbling in. Not that great, but at least we're in the playoffs, it seems. And, yep, we're going to be taking on the Panthers. So hopefully we can beat them. That is a tough matchup, though. Very tough matchup. Let's take a look at the stuff here. So you can see the goals for, goals against, 16th to 14th. We're right, pretty much average. 12th, and power play percentage is pretty good. And penalty kill at first, 89.2%. So let's look at the stats and take a look and see what the story is. So, yep, Alex with the 60 points, 59 from Johnson, 55 from Chard. Mangiapane was at 53, 48 from Monahan, Fantilli 47. As you see, some guys in and out of lineup, missing time. Didn't really help us out too much, but we had 5 guys at least 10 power play points, as you can see. We're going to go to the hits, block shots, giveaways, and takeaways now. As you can see right here, 166 from Fantilli. 6 guys with at least 100 hits. Block shots, Rinsky with 123, 101 there from Harris. Dips after that. You got your giveaways right there and your takeaways here. Mangiapane was the leader with 99. You look at the goalies. Demko, pretty solid numbers. Same thing with Tarasov. Record could be better, but, you know, we'll take what we can get. And the real question is how well we're going to do in the playoffs. That's where it comes down to, is postseason playoff performance. Can we play well against the Panthers? Now, actually, I want to look at the standings. Didn't do that. I'm going to look at that right now. So, I'm just going to get a quick glance at this. So, if we go to the entire league, somehow the Avalanche had 140 points. I don't know how they just did. But, okay, go off. Yeah, they were absolutely dominant. Panthers 109. All the good teams are in the West. Panthers clinched the. They clinched the conference. But yeah, no. I mean, the Avalanche are absolutely destroying people. Doesn't mean they'll win, though. You never know. Because somehow, some way, I mean, that would be a massive failure if they don't win the Stanley Cup. But we'll see how we do against the Panthers. That's all I care about right now. First game of the series will be a 4-3 loss. Again, EA, can we get a win here? Game 2. Give me just one. All right, 2-0 shutout. Okay, it's a 1-1 series. Let's make it 2-1 now. And, man, this sim is very slow, and we lose 8-5. Okay, can we please win Game 3? We can, all right. Best of 5, do or die. Oh, Game 5, do or die, best of 3. And do we do or do we die? We die in overtime. Shout out to EA's piss poor sim engine. All right. Well, you know, we'll watch Game 6. Might as well. Yeah, we'll sim it and see what happens. Hopefully we win. I don't know if we will, but you never know. Let's see. I think we'll win Game 6 and lose Game 7. That's my guess. That's my guess. Let's see. I could be wrong. I probably am wrong, honestly. Well, who's going to score first? I don't know. It will not be in the first period, though, it looks like. All right, so we're going to the second period now. Let's see if maybe someone can score a goal. I have no idea. 5 on power play, and we can't convert. And there we do. Fantilli. All right, makes it 1-0 us. That's very good. So we're going to the second and look, we're coming close to the end of the second period. And, of course, Verhaeghe ties it up, so that's great. And now it's a 1-1 game. And I didn't mean to do that. Well, they scored 3 goals. Shout out to EA, man. 4-1. I guess we can't get to a game 6. All right. Great. So we lose in 6. Great. Very nice. All right, look at the playoff stats. And then clearly, yeah, I mean, at least we made the playoffs, which is good. It's progression. But, you know, in our 4th and final season, I don't know. We're going to have to make a lot of moves to improve the team. I'm going to go to the Stat Central. Let's look there at the playoff stats. Those that are curious, then we'll look at the awards. And as you can see, I mean, the injuries kind of killed us. Like, Bouchard missed a game. Besides, Jordan missed a game. You know, I mean, it's not a lot of guys hurt, but it's still guys hurt. I'd rather be fully healthy than not. So, there is that. All right, let's see who ends up winning the Stanley Cup and then go on to the 4th and final season. Enough, the Maple Leafs win the Stanley Cup. Okay, let's stop simming. Let's stop simming. Look at the awards. Appreciate it, EA. So, we're going to look, and as you can see, clearly, the friggin' Avalanche, where did they lose? Let me take a look and see. The Avalanche got first rounded. 140 points, and they lose in the first round. That is real as real as it gets. I guess. I mean, maybe. I don't know. But look at the awards. I'd be way more pissed if I was that team, but I'm not. So I don't care about the AHL. I just want to look at the individual awards. I assume we're not going to. Wow, look at that, a lot of Avalanche. We do not have any Blue Jackets. That's fine. Okay. So here we go, 4th and final season. We're going to see if we can improve this team. I guess starting with the draft. I think it's going to be kind of weak, so I'm not trying to trade up for a pick. All right, so we are at the draft, and it looks like it's kind of weak. As what it appears to be. It appears to be weak, so we're just going to, you know, sim past it, I think. I just want to see who the first pick would be. Sim pick. Oh, that guy was franchised, but he's a 71, though. That guy was at 83. Which is pretty good. 81. I don't know. There's some talent. I don't know what my scout was saying. Yeah, my scout was clearly wrong. But, okay. Alright. Yeah, anyways. Alright, so we're just going to sim the draft. I don't have a pick. So, yeah, we're just going to go on a re-sign phase and see what happens. All right, so time to re-sign some players. Also offer qualifiers. Johnson, we'll qualify him. Might as well, right? Fantilli, yes, we'll qualify you. Marchenko will qualify, but again, I'm probably going to have to re-sign all those guys. Burakovsky, we can keep him around. I'm curious to see if there's going to be any good free agents. I have no idea. I don't even know how much money we'll have. Probably not, we might not have too much money, so we'll see. But we're just going to qualify all these guys, and then, I mean, yeah, just see what happens from there. So Burakovsky will accept my offer, and we're just going to head on a free agency. We're going to get a bunch of qualifiers here, which is great. And, yeah, hopefully we have a little bit of money to play around with the free agency to add some more talent to this team. So I'll let you guys know who we get right this moment as we go to free agency. Of course, we have some guys, obviously, that are going to test regardless. That's the problem. So, I mean, it's not a crazy free agency, honestly. It's mostly the best players are actually my players. But what about goalies? I mean, I could try to go for, like, another goalie like Varlamov. I could go with him. I don't know. We'll see. We have a little bit of money. Not a lot, but a little bit. I'm gonna see if I can maybe make some signings here and there to try to improve the team. I traded for Tage Thompson. Some picks there as well as future picks. But you get a really good player, though. He improves the team tremendously. I like that pickup for Russ, but we still have plenty of work to do to try to get back our guys. So I'm going to do that, and then we'll just head on to the fourth and final season, I guess. So Harris is accepting his qualifier, which is nice. David Jiricek is coming back. Dmitry Voronkov, Ken Johnson back. Kirill is accepting. Fantilli's accepting. Jordan's accepting. Denton, I accept despite your team not being consistent contender. Okay, great. So I think we got everybody back here for the fourth and final season, which is great. So let me show you guys the roster, the lines, and we'll go from there. I'll also add a veteran presence in Nick Jensen from the Flyers 6th-round pick. We're going to give up 2 forts. All right, so the fourth and final season is here. We're going to take a look at the roster. So we'll go to lines and just take a look. I mean, the lines look okay on paper in terms of talent. I mean, I did edit them a little bit here. Offense looks pretty good. +2 chem, +1. A little bit of chem there on the top 2 lines. I mean, the bottom lines in terms of talent look pretty good. I mean, Brian West, my weakest player. And defensively, it's a little bit iffy with the bottom line on chemistry and just in general overall talent. But our top line on defense is really good, you know, which is fine. Yeah, this could be better, but, you know, it's okay. It'll do. And then the goalies, obviously, Demko is really good. And then you have Tarasov as a backup. Again, if we could stay healthy, I feel like this team should be able to make the playoffs again and do something really special in the playoffs. And I don't know about that. They're probably losing the second round or something. But we're going to try our best and see what happens. So if I have a trade for you guys, I'll let you see it. Otherwise, we'll go to the midseason point and then assess the team from there. We're sitting at 69 points, which is nice. 33, 13, and 3. We're doing really well this season, which is good. This is what I expect, being one of the better teams in the NHL. Now, I am going to make a trade because I still want to see if I can improve for this season. However, let's take a look here at what we've got going on so far. So you can see there, goals for 3.14, goals against 2.55. So we're really great defensively. 15.1 power play percentage, only 25th, 7th in penalty kill percentage. So that's great. So the team's doing really well. Let's take a look at the stats and just the points and all that fun stuff. So Ken Johnson, 47 points. 43 from Tage Thompson, so he's a nice pickup. 38 from Line. Alex with 33, 31 from Bouchard. 27 from Jermaine Cunningham. 26 from Fantilli. Manchapane with 24. 23 from Brian Rust. You have your power play points. Only Kent's at 10. Couple guys with 9. Couple guys with 8. 6 there from Fantilli. Couple guys with 4. You have your hits, block shots, giveaways, and takeaways for those that are curious. Already Tage Thompson with 102 hits to lead the team. You have your block shots right there. 75 from David Jiricek. Most giveaways. Evan Bouchard, who's scratched right now, of course, typical. And then Alex Stoke with the takeaways, 45. And I meant to also show you guys the goalie stats. Let me go back there real quick. Man, move around these menus. I swear, they're just super crazy. I'm trying to do this. Thank you, EA. I appreciate it. Yeah, Demko's been awesome. And Tarasov's backup, pretty good too. So let's see if we can try to keep it up and look see if there's any more trades we could potentially make I'm going to look around the market. I have some ideas on trying to acquire some talent, and I think we can do it. We have not much cap room, but we can make something happen. At Lucius and Colton, I traded away Chinnikov, Rust, Lindstrom, and Dumais, as well as a second-round pick. So Vegas Golden Knights giving me some talent that can help me out this year. Yeah, that's it. Let's see what happens. Rest of this season, I'm going to simulate it. Made all the trades I needed to make. Let's see if we can make the playoffs. We should be able to. All right, we ended up with 110 points, 53, 25, and 4. So we are going to be in the playoffs. Good record for us. I like it. We're just going to simulate to get to the postseason right here. Man, how slow is this? All right, we're going to stop simulating. We got the Rangers here in the first round. So again, this is the final season. Hopefully we can do something great here. But before we do, though, let's take a look at the stats of the standings and all that fun stuff. So we were 16th in goals for per game, 2.60 goals against. That was number 1 in the league. So our defense was rated 18th power play percentage, 84.8% in the penalty kill, which is wonderful. Let's take a look here, like I said, at the statistics. And then we're going to head on to simming. So yeah, Ken Johnson, 73 points to lead your Blue Jackets, 71 from Thompson, Line A with 64. Alex with the 57 there. We got Bouchard with 56, 48 from Fantilli, 43 from Mangiapane, 42 from Colton. Who we traded for, and yeah, pretty cool. There's power play points there, 6 guys in double figures. Great to see. And then let's take a look here at the hits, block shots, giveaways, and takeaways. So as you can see there, we had 7 guys at least 100 hits, 99 from Line A. He was very close. You see the block shots, 2 guys at least 100 block shots, and you get your giveaways and takeaways right there for those that are curious to see. And you have your goalies. Demko was really good, and Tarasov as a backup wasn't too bad as well. And let's see if we can bring that magic into the playoffs here. We got the Rangers. They are a tough matchup, and I'm curious to see how well we played against them through the regular season. I think we actually, last time we played them, we beat them. And then we beat them again. We beat them there. Beat them there. I think we didn't even lose to the Rangers at all. Maybe in the preseason? Nope, we even beat them there too. So, hypothetically speaking, we should be able to beat them fairly easily, right, EA? That's the problem, though. It is EA, so you never know with the sim engine. But we're going to try it our best and see what happens. First game of the series is a 4-3 overtime loss. Again, typical. Can we win game 2? Taking a really long time. Really long time. There we go. Okay, win game 2. Let's try to see if we can win game 3. Game 3 is a loss in overtime. Shout out to EA. Can we please win game 4 and tie up the series? And the answer is no. Shout out to EA's sim engine. Really fast, really pristine. Now we got to win game 5. Otherwise, the video pretty much ends here. So, I guess we'll hop on in this sim. Might as well. I have a feeling that we're probably going to lose, but we're going to try to see if we can win. Alright, here we go. We're going super speed there. See what happens. 5-4 power play. Of course, Rangers score first. But we tie right up there. 1-1 on the power play goal. Another power play. Can we convert? No, we can't. It's going to be 1-1, end of the first period. 1-1, end of the first period, it looks like. Yes. Alright, period number 2. Here we go. Let's see what happens. And we are now down 2-1. Shout out to Panarin, of course. Shaved head. 2-1. We're down 2-1. Can we please score a goal? Can we score a goal, EA? I'm begging you. And we can't. So now we're going down 2-1 here. Game 5. Got a power play. Can we convert? No, we can. We can. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Tuck with the goal. Tied up. Can we please win? Make it 3-2 us. Can we make it 3-2 us? I'm hoping we can. We're going to overtime. Okay. Well, I'm going to close my eyes and see what happens. Or just block myself. I'll just pay attention to the baseball game. And we'll see who ends up winning. Of course, it's a commercial break. I think I'm simming. Yep, I am. I don't know who scored yet. Nobody scored yet. Again, I'm not looking. Okay, nobody scored. So we're just going to keep it going until somebody scores. And somebody scored. Who was it? It was the Rangers. Shout out to EA, man. I love EA so much. And, of course, we lose in double OT in the playoffs. After we beat the Rangers every other time, and we get to the playoffs, we just can't seem to win. We lose 2 overtime games. 3 overtime games, actually, I should say. So imagine this is a win, this is a win, and then this is a win. But it's not. So there you go. That's I guess how the video ends. I thought this team should have been able to make the playoffs further and make a bigger run, but unfortunately that is not what EA thought. So we're gonna take a look here at the stats, and then I guess just close out the video. So I don't know where stats are. There they are. The playoff stats real quick, and we'll see what happens. Yep, as you can see the stats. I'm trying to move down, but taking a very long time. And as you can see, then you have your goalies. Look there. Demko was terrible. Tarasov is really good, but unfortunately he had an OT loss. My team didn't want to score, I guess. Anyways, I guess we'll just see who ends up winning the Stanley Cup. Look at the awards and close out the video. The team that shouldn't have won the Stanley Cup won a Stanley Cup. Should have been us, but of course they won it. So let's close out the video with the awards, and then that's it. So, gotta go to Stats Central. We'll look at the awards. There they are. Rangers, Avalanche again, and they lose in the Stanley Cup. Individual awards. Do we have any Blue Jackets? We actually do. Zenith Trophy going to Demko, as well as the William M. Jennings Trophy, and that is it. So with that all being said, now we can go to the full screen and close out the video. Guys, hope you enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe, comment down below some of my videos. Go to social play, second channel, and main channel down below in the description. If you look at the count of PTJP, the next team that we do will be a Western Conference team. Not sure who it is off the top of my head yet, but whoever it is, and you'll see it. By the way, for when I don't know if it is the Coyotes. I gotta look at the schedule, but when the Coyotes do come up, that'll just be when we do the Utah Hockey Club. By the way, just for those that are curious. Just pointing that out there. All right. With that being said, now I'm done. Take care. We'll see you soon. Peace.